there are many ways to do this. This is Google Slides. One thing that would help you, I think, is this feature. This is called View Guides, Show Guides. And what it's going to do is it's going to allow us to measure a little bit. If we imagine that these things here are meters, then I'm going to set my guide to start with at 2 meters and 2 meters. Okay, I'll show you what that means in a minute. I'm going to start with a title, and that will be a text box that says this is my dream house. And I'm going to move that up a little bit. It's important when we get, especially when we get into SketchUp, that we do respect the measurements that you're creating on here. So I've got my guide at 2 and 2. So I'm now going to insert a rectangle or a shape, so this will be a rectangle, and I'm going to start it at precisely that point, the point of the 2 and 2 thing. Okay, so this is the outline of my house, and I'm going to make the walls 8 thick for the point of view of this. Okay, so now I've got, might nudge it across, that's too far. So I've got my basic shape starting at 2 and 2. Okay, this means that my house, if I just check with the guide, my house is, if I just reduce it in size slightly, my house goes from 2 meters to 24, so it's 22 meters by, let's go 14. Okay, so that just allows me to measure it. Then I'm going to create some rooms inside it. So I'm going to copy these walls like that and then make them smaller. So this is going to be my first room, and I'm going to stick it up there. The walls don't overlap. I'm going to create 2 or 3 more rooms. Just stick them in here. This is a very simple house. Your dream house will be loads better than this. Okay, and then maybe I'll have 1 more room. Ah no, it can be open plan. Okay, I'll maybe make this a bit bigger. Okay, now I can now work on the measurements of these, you see, because I know this wall is at 2, so I'm going to take this wall to, let's say, 12. And you can check that with your guide, and this one I'm going to take to 14. So this room here on the right is 14 to 24, so this is 10 meters by whatever it is this way. But hopefully you can see that the guide will help you figure out the sizes of the rooms. Maybe I'll take this back a little bit to 6. So then I know this is 4 meters, and so on. Rooms need doors. The best way to do a door is just to insert a line, just any line really, sure, in this case it's horizontal, and then again make it 8, and perhaps colour it slightly different. So just so you know, my doors are going to be red. Okay, so I've got one there, copy, paste, the door there, and another door there. Okay, and then windows are going to be blue. Same thing, just put in a blue line, make it 8. Colour it blue. Okay. It's not perfect, but it'll do for now. So those are my windows. I suppose we need a front door, so I better copy that. And then I guess it would be good, as a very big front door, it would be good just to measure on the size of these rooms. Okay, So this one goes from 2 to 12, so this one is 10 by 4 meters, and I'm just going to put a text box in. That tells me it's 10 meters by 4 meters. Something like that. And I'll perhaps put the name in as well. So this is my kitchen. Okay, and if you look on the guide, you'll find it is actually 10 meters by 4 meters. I'm going to copy that, and this is going to be, that's 10 meters by 5 meters. And that would be the dining room. And so on. I hope that helps, and that you can see how that's going to work. Okay, enjoy.